14 years ago. Justin Timberlake and Beyoncé were top of the hit parade. George Clooney had just been voted the sexiest man alive. And a young man called Sebastian turned up at the Sauber motorhome just over there. And on Thursday, he was greeted by an idiot in shorts. Would you like to say roll VT?
VT?
Or the videotape.
Roll video.
Roll the tape.
Hello. Well, welcome to Formula One, Sebastian. You certainly have the benefit of youth on your side. How old are you?
I'm 19 years old. It's obviously not that old for F1, but yeah, I'm looking forward to my time here. Stop.
Okay, stop. If I'm honest, Seb, I saw you and I thought you looked about 13 years old.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
I couldn't believe that.
A lot of hair. Nowadays, if somebody walks into the paddock and says he's driving the car and he's 20 years old, it's sort of normal. But back then, it was not. So.
Do you know what I like about your first answer there is I'm looking forward to my time here.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know at the time.
Well, you didn't know that you would be...
I meant the weekend in Turkey, obviously.
Oh, you didn't mean my time in Formula One?
No.
All right, carry on.
How many tests have you done?
I had only one test. I did around 400 kilometers. And yeah, I mean, obviously it's not a lot if you compare it to other drivers, but it should be fine.
Was that the Williams test?
No, it was the Sauber test, I think. Because I did a Williams test, but that was only 25 laps, and that was in Jerez, okay? But it was in 2005 with a V10.
Right.
That was good.
And just tell us about your finger. You had an accident in Spa, didn't you, a while ago?
Yes. I don't remember. I had that dodgy finger then. I still have a dodgy finger because, yeah, I know. It's the right index finger, and the very top is still broken.
Okay, stop. And was that the reason for the victory finger? I know you've been asked this 1,000 times.
Yeah, you mean that I can't bend it? That's why it sticks out. No, it's not. It was just the front tip. But let's not talk about my finger.
All right, carry on.
Last week we had the race in Nürburgring, and I won twice, so it shouldn't be the problem. There you go.
Do you know what I liked about the end of that? I didn't say, okay, thanks, Seb. I just walked off laughing.
I had to drive like that.
How have the years been to you, do you think, looking back on young Seb?
Well, the finger healed, so that's the good news.
That's a good thing.
You could say I haven't made much progress because I'm still here sitting with you. So.
This is not going to be a racing interview, okay? We're not going to talk about racing. You did that with Martin Brundle in Hungary, okay? So moving to this weekend, so you've got a very special crash helmet design. You, king of the crash helmet designs, for this weekend, 14 years later. Tell us about it.
I think the rainbow that runs over the top stands for a lot of things, and the color scheme goes from white to black, and we have also a couple of people around the bottom of the helmet, just showing that we are all one, but we're all different. More importantly than having a special helmet design or saying something nice to you in front of the camera, I think it's what you stand for when the camera is off. But I think we do have a unique chance here because we are in the spotlight, and it is shocking really that we still need to keep this sort of message out because it should be completely normal, but in some parts of the world and for some people it's not yet. So
what else is capturing your interest and attention that maybe doesn't get enough attention in your eyes?
There's been so much history of mankind and so many mistakes that mankind has done, and yet we struggle to learn from our mistakes. The change that's happened has happened in the last years and decades, and will continue to happen for the environment and the world that we will leave our children. So I think for the future there are some plans, and especially the most interesting one, I guess, is the introduction of biofuels or synthetic fuels. And that could really be a game changer also for mobility outside F1. We have the resources, we burn money, so let's burn it for something useful that also will find its way onto the road.
As you could tell from 14 years ago, an interview with me wouldn't be complete with some awkward bits. So let's do the fun stuff, shall we? You told us in Imola you were more of a dog person than a cat person. So what dogs have you got?
A Labrador.
Oh, big one.
Chocolate Labrador.
Chocolate Labrador.
Yeah.
Nice. Is he mad?
No,
oh.
He's quite solid.
Quite solid?
Yeah.
Not kind of...
No,
okay.
No.
Good.
He's my dog, not your dog.
If you had a warp speed spaceship, where would you go?
On Earth, or you mean?
Yeah, on Earth. Well, no, actually, we could do intergalactic. There are infinite universes out there.
To infinity and beyond.
Okay, good. Favorite ice cream of the moment?
Vanilla,
Good.
always on top.
Are you a natural dancer, or do you have to be dragged onto the dance floor?
Depends on the music and on the drinks. I don't think I can dance, but I enjoy to move myself, let's put it that way.
Good. What's a nice saying that you like to live your life by?
Life is beautiful, isn't it? I mean, right now the sun is shining. We are both here doing something that we like, I assume. So I think you can always look at the glass half full or half empty, and I think life has so much to offer.
Listen, Seb, thank you very much. I enjoyed that just as much as I enjoyed our first encounter here 14 years ago.